Myself, I am Anirudh Rao and I am the founder and CEO of Canopy Devices. We are a Bangalore-based startup and we are revolutionizing digital identity using the age-old RFID technology and NFC technology, but combined with the scale of cloud. We are using serverless cloud technology to scale to as many users as possible with keeping the edge light. That's the summary. The problem stated, how we came up to this problem is when I was in my engineering college, I used to have a problem where if we wanted to go out of the college, every time the security guard used to see our ID card and look at our face and identify and let us out. That became a huge bottleneck because there were like 3 agents and it was basically like airport immigration. So to avoid that, I pitched RFID based startup to my college, and in my college it was well received. But when I was building that, I found that there was a problem of on-device management. So all of these low-cost RFID systems, they have all the credentials, access management, everything done on the device or through a local software, which is not easy, not very intuitive. So to solve that, I moved all of that to cloud. And with that, we have with that came two entities, two products, Easy ID and Easy Scanner. Easy ID, as the name says, is just an ID card or the mobile application that emulates this ID card, and when you tap onto the Easy Scanner, it detects. And the Easy Scanner is just a simple edge device. Unlike everything is stored on the device, it's all moved to the cloud. Because of that, because of the scale, it is fast and efficient, and to add more users, you can do it on the app or on the phone itself. You don't have to use a memory card or a USB card onto the device to add more users or take out more users. So, we are currently incubated at NASSCOM, and this is the prototype or a pilot. We have already deployed it at NASSCOM. So this is the small device, that the edge device, the Easy Scanner, and this is the mobile app, and this mobile app emulates this particular card. And if you tap onto this, and you can see that the access is either allowed or denied here, and we need to scale it towards adding more relays so that it can tie up to the gates. There is a small link for project demo, the product demo itself. We can do that at the end of the session. So the current status is we have the working prototype, the cloud backend is ready, the product, we have a product direction set. We have already deployed one of the pilot, and we have to move the hardware is now very specific to how a basic prototype is built, but on a 3D casing. But we want to move towards PCB so that it can be scaled quickly and it can be manufactured easily. In the 6 to 12 months, we want to move from pilot to commercial, like go into schools, colleges, where they can manage these attendances. The initial problem that I mentioned, where we can solve for these engineering colleges and for schools using ID cards. 12 months is to go towards corporate, mostly housing, hospitals, enterprise deployments, where I have first-hand seen that if you want to allow a particular individuals to another new building, you have to give your ID card to back to the security guard, and they'll take a long time and give it back. But in this case, you can just call the security guard and tell them that I'm waiting in front of the building, just allow me on this particular building, and your ID card will be allowed. The market opportunity is quite big. Right now in India, it's 8,000 crores and heading towards 24,000 crores. The cloud service of that particular segment is just 2,000, and even if we get 1 to 2% of that market, we can scale up to 20 to 40 crores annually. What is our competitive edge? The edge is, as my friend so eloquently put one day, Jio did one thing very different. Jio, what they offered was they started offering unlimited calls, unlimited data, and unlimited use, and it quickly became very popular. That is how we want to look at access IDs now are per user based, and now we want to move towards unlimited users at a limited for a monthly premium subscription, which I'll explain later. But the idea is to be the next Jio of access management system, so that we can provide as many users as possible at a limited scale. So it's a one-time, you sell a hardware sale is a one-time on a monthly lease. Then you have annual recurring revenue, that's the revenue model, with cloud subscription, where you can send notifications or provide API access, where the companies can integrate to their own dashboard, so that they don't have to rely on our app or our mobile services, and deployments to using professional services. Next slide. So this is the business model, where there is a basic standard, and it's a freemium to premium model, basic subscription 1500, and you have one license covers up to 5 devices and it's unlimited users. Same thing with 3000. It scales based on what type of management the particular wants. If it's just from small schools, they can go with basic and then move on to standard based on the scale of the customer. This is just the financial aspect, how we can scale per year. The value proposition, as I mentioned, it's just the unlimited user, point in time recovery. We'll have alarms so that we reach out to customers proactively instead of having them come to us saying that there is something wrong with the device. Next slide. This is the capital raise that I am planning for. That's 50 lakhs for 5%, where we want to take it out from the PCB design of PGA and ASIC for our own platform, so that we can scale to other doors easily, and then iron out our cloud platforms, pilot in education and other co-working spaces where there are other multiple startups which we can work with them, so that their identity is secure and easily scalable. These are the milestones that we have set. Our most successful milestone will be 3 to 5 successful pilots in the next 2 to 3, maybe in another 6 to 7 months. The next one is the growth round. When we move towards actual enterprise deployments, we would like to use another fund of raising so that we can scale the hardware and do all the manufacturing locally. We are actively looking for investments, and for now we have developed already a hardware is developed and deployed in NASCOM, and we have validated the software and the hardware, and we know that we have certain unit economics set, and with that we want to solve the problem of on-device management of access IDs to move it to cloud and make it secure and safe and scalable. With that, I just want to conclude. Thank you.